Hi guys, today we're going to talk about veganism at school. I am totally new to the game here. My kids are only 2 and 5, so this is just my experience thus far. If you have more experience or a different experience, then I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. The first thing I want to talk about is awareness, both for your children and for the adults in the school. For my kids, since they're young, I really like this book called V is for Vegan, The ABCs of Being Kind by Ruby Roth. And inside it has, one thing per letter. A is for animals, friends not food, we don't eat our friends, they find it quite rude. And each page, highlights something different about veganism, and for us has been a really good talking point because our kids, are mostly to this point home all the time and don't think twice about what they're eating. They just eat what we eat. So now they're around other people and seeing that different people eat different ways. So this is just a good way for us to talk about why we choose to eat the way that we do eat. And then as far as informing the school, I put on 3 different papers that went to different, places that we were vegan, and still on the first day I packed him snacks, but he had Cheez-Its in both the special ed classroom and the regular classroom. So I talked to all the teachers and, special ed aides and everyone he has contact with, and just, explained we're vegan, and told the teachers, I'm fine with him having communal snacks when they're not vegan, and I'll contribute to the class for that because they do all communal snacks, but on the days that it's not vegan, how would you like to approach that? I can pack him a snack every day so it's ready, or leave snacks in the classroom. And they said that they wanted to leave them in the classroom. So I got a bunch of different things that I could put in each of the rooms, and which is kind of point 2, snacks. So here's what I brought to each of my kids' schools. We have popcorn and some dry organic cinnamon cereal and some granola bars. I'm not going to buy these again. I got these on Amazon without thinking. These have 12 grams of sugar in one of those, so yikes. Both of these ones have 5 grams of sugar, which is way better. These ones are from Trader Joe's, and this is from the brand Kind. Well, crap. Those last 2 granola bars I just showed, I just saw have honey in them. I always look in the allergen statement at the bottom, the bolded part, to make sure that things are egg and milk free, but they don't list honey in those. So if you're not looking carefully, like I wasn't, then you miss it. So if you know of any low sugar, actual true vegan granola bars, please let me know. I do make my own, but that doesn't work for keeping well at school. So it needs to, be shelf stable. Here we have some little nut mixes from Trader Joe's that come individually wrapped. Almonds, cashews, and dried cranberries. Cashews with 50% less salt. Baby raisins, because they just really liked the boxes. Regular size raisins. This is the Target organic brand. Cranberries, which say they're sweetened, but they have the same amount of sugar as the raisins, so it must not be too sweetened. And then this is some almonds with some soft packaged vegan chocolate granola, which is fairly low sugar. Here we have apple chips, the crunchy kind, the organic ones. They have them at my Costco, which is awesome because they're way more affordable. Dried pineapple and dried apricots, and dried pineapple and mangoes. Finley's personal favorite is the dried mangoes. I had to buy plastic baggies, or I felt like I had to, and I'll tell you why. So the reason I said I feel like I needed to buy plastic bags is I want veganism to seem approachable and easy to the teachers. I don't want to send a giant bag of something that they need to open and sort through to give him a separate snack. I want them to be here's your bag, choose what you want to eat. So in my eyes, I haven't bought plastic bags in 5 years, so it felt weird to buy them knowing they're just going to end up in the garbage. But a little bit of plastic waste is definitely, for me, the lesser of 2 evils versus consuming animal products. So I did that. I know I could get tiny little containers and bring them to and from, but A, that's kind of a big waste of space for them in their classrooms. It's not like they have a huge pantry just for my kids' food. And B, again, I don't want them to feel like it's a pain for them to have to remember to send them back so they don't get lost and everything. So that's what I chose to do for snacks. Now for lunches, it goes without saying, I'll be packing their lunches. School cafeterias in Oregon, where I live, don't have a lot of vegan options.
I am actually going to attend a seminar. Is it a seminar? Veg Fest. If you're in the Pacific Northwest, Veg Fest is coming to us soon, October 14th and 15th. And on Saturday the 14th, they're having a talk specifically about how to make veganism more approachable in schools and school menu options and such. So I'm definitely going to be attending that talk. And if I learn any cool tidbits, then I'll pass them along with you. But as it is now, I'll definitely be packing their lunches for schools. And here's 2 examples of lunches that we've packed.
Yes.
Can I see mine?
Yeah, go ahead and look. Get this tool. So, first week of school, again, the applesauce treat, just to transition into loving school, being happy about lunch. A little Secrets chocolate, bell pepper, carrots, strawberries, blueberries, plums from our backyard, a few little peanut butter Trader Joe's, crackers, and some tofurkey roll-ups, which is just the tofurkey with some vegan cream cheese and mustard rolled up. Here we have some vegan cheese quesadillas, a couple sugar snap peas, a few leftover olives from taco night, a cut up nectarine, a little Secrets. This is the one we have right now, the classic dark. The peanut ones and the raspberry ones are also vegan, but the other ones are not. And then some baked garbanzo beans. 400 degrees for 8 minutes, stir them around, and then another 8 minutes. I cooked them on a silicone mat without any oil, and then while they're warm, just put a little bit of garlic powder on there for a little seasoning. Then I'll just stir it around.
And the last thing that I want to talk about is celebrations. I think a few holidays they do, non-secular things that they do some celebration with, and I think they allow birthday people to bring in things for birthdays. They do have like a wellness nutrition policy, and things are supposed to be like healthy, so like popcorn type stuff. I'm not sure how closely that's followed, so I'll talk to the teacher and ask what that looks like if people actually bring like treats, and if they do, then I can just bring like vegan cookies, or whatever for kids to choose from on those days. That being said, I really don't ever want my kids to consume animal products, but my husband is not vegan, and he finds it difficult when I'm I think he thinks it's stringent or strict when it's like has to be 100%. So that being said, if they are allowed to bring cupcakes to school, and if someone brings a cupcake and Finley really doesn't want the cookie that I have for him in the room and he wants a cupcake instead, I'm not gonna cause a big thing about that. Like if he eats 2 cupcakes a year that potentially have animal products in it, I don't like it, but it's also not the very end of the world. So just trying to be a little bit flexible. It's definitely more challenging to raise vegan kids with a non-vegan partner. So that's what it's looking like so far for us. Again, please leave any comments, questions, anything down below, and I'll talk to you there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.